Hello everybody, welcome to the Champ Show. My name is Champ, and as always, you know we got an incredible show. Coming to you from the Isle of Wight driving range, where I always work on my game no matter what show I'm doing. I always come here first, that's how we roll. All right, got to thank Uncle T. George Paris and the Iron Workers, because without you, Uncle, you know what, none of that would ever be standing. To UFCW, as I always say, thank you for the love. In fact, UFCW, I found Brother Billy. Today we're going to take you out to Chaminade University. I'm going to show you Brother Billy, what he's been doing, all right? And also, I'm going to take you out and to my friends over at Aloha Shoyu, okay? Aloha Shoyu. And I'm going to show you how they roll, all right? So stick around, don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we got an incredible show. And speaking of incredible, I gotta thank the Shopo organization. That's right, you didn't think I forgot them. The State of Hawaii organization of police officers protecting and serving. I gotta tell you what, Tanari Mafala, happy belated birthday again. That was a beautiful show. Chief Louis Kealoha, you and your beautiful wife, Kathy, beautiful people. Thank you very much for your support. And I tell you what, you guys better give the chief love too, because if not, you see these two fingers? You can get some of that. All right. When we come back, we're gonna rock and roll on the Champ Show, so don't go anywhere. I gotta work on this shot game. All right, local people, pay attention. I'm inside Pro-Am Golf Shop, Scotty Kaneko, General Manager and PJ Teaching Professional and Club Fitter for all you pings, okay? Actually, for everybody. He gonna help everybody. All right, the K-15s are in the house.
Awesome
they
club.
are hot off the presses, baby.
Straight flight technology.
Tell me about the technology. What makes this ping driver?
Well,
we know the irons are incredibly well. What makes this driver?
A lot of clubs, this is straight flight technology. A lot of clubs, they're weighted, so they make you draw the ball, but the straight flight technology makes it go straighter, not necessarily hook the ball.
Right. And Scotty just got back from Arizona, where he was certified again with the clubs and stuff. So you've seen the process of how these pings are made.
Oh, absolutely. Hands-on at the factory, over 120 hands on each club. They got to check off. Quality control is great. And, 50
120
years
hands,
of work.
baby. That's 60 people touch that club before it leaves that warehouse.
Right, and they never build a new club until it's better than the old one.
Unbelievable. All right. The K-15 pings are in the Pro-Am Golf Shops right now. If you want the best deal in town, Scotty Kaneko right next to Powerhouse in Procard. Plus, don't forget and ask them about your Titleist Vokey wedges. All right, Neil Takara, baby. I got you. All right, local people, pay attention to this. And for all of you across the World Wide Web, pay attention, because these guys do ship product, all right? I'm inside of Muscle Inc. at Procard next to the Powerhouse. Nutrition guru John, always with us. All right, now we talked about proteins the last time. We've talked about the beautiful ammo line. After the workout, how important is it, and pay attention, to fuel that body after the workout?
It's the most important thing.
Thank you very much. I've heard is it a myth, or like people say you got half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes to eat to get something in your body after you worked out, or it's just wasted? What is the truth behind that?
The truth is, you need to take in your post-workout within 30 to an hour after your workout.
All right, so that is the truth, from 30 minutes to an hour after your workout. And when we're talking post, we're not just talking about eating something, right? We're talking about fueling the body. What do you recommend, Nutrition Guru John? Pay attention. First of all, we start with this one.
I recommend Pure Carbolin.
Nice.
It's 50 grams of carbs, pure carbs.
And that bugger right there is just gonna load you up.
Yes.
And you see, I like this because look at this. It says, radically increase energy and recovery, superior muscle swelling formula, all right? All right, now, besides that one, we also got this one right here. Tell me about this one.
This one is Vitargo. It's 70 grams, so you're getting more carbs into your body.
Now, and what is this thing about, very, very quickly, about the women? The women can go with the carbs too after this stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody needs carbs to fuel their muscles. All right. If you need any advice and you need some good product, give them the number, my friend.
484-2639.
That's right. Are we on the World Wide Web?
Yes, you are.
Where? Check them out right there. Should be right in front of you right there, because my editor, he the best. And my cameraman, he good too. All right, stay tuned. Stay tuned when we come back. We got more for the Champ Show. All right, local people, pay attention to this. Another one of our supporters for Body Works is Exhaust Systems of Hawaii, and I gotta welcome Bobby. Thank you, first of all, for the exhaust on my car.
No problem.
I love it. The biggest benefits for people changing their stock exhaust to a high performance or better performance exhaust would be what?
Possibly gas mileage right now with the gas prices going up.
Sure.
Gas mileage is a key factor right now. It's a stock system.
Okay, so what is this? All this kind of stuff.
These
Call
are,
them up.
that's it. It just creates too much back pressure for the car.
Why do they even make them like that for them?
That's if you want the car to be Cadillac quiet.
Cadillac quiet,
Cadillac
but yet
quiet.
you burning gas.
A lot of gas. I recommend highly the Borla system.
Okay.
This is like our higher end product.
Okay. Now, this of course is the Flowmaster, which is another brand that you also moved to.
Absolutely.
But this exhaust system I see, unlike the stock one,
Generally, it enters through the beginning part of the
Yeah.
muffler, pressure rises, comes out.
okay. And then this is definitely going to help out with, like you said, the gas mileage.
Certainly, yeah.
All right. You've been in business for how long out here?
About 25 years.
All right. Take a look at these pipes over here. What are these guys?
These are mufflers, high performance mufflers for import cars.
Import cars. Those
Import
little
cars. That's it. Not all of them want to sound like that, so we have larger casing mufflers that have the horsepower, but not quite that loud.
All right. Anything you want to tell the people, Hawaii?
No, just give us a call, 671-8111.
All right, local people, as I said, we're gonna show you exactly, because I always wanted to know how they make Aloha Soyu. All right, I'm joined with Brian Tanegawa, president of Aloha Soyu. By the way, thank you for taking us inside.
Thank you, Jeff.
These guys are going where no one's ever gone before, I'm gonna have to assume.
Yes, we don't normally show people
All right.
what we do.
But you know how we roll. All right, take us through basically the first process of how you start to create this product, which is Aloha Soyu.
What we do is we take flour, we wash that flour in order to take sort of the protein portion of the gluten out of the flour. We actually mix it with soybean,
Okay.
and then basically do a hydrolysis or enzymatic hydrolysis of that product.
Okay.
We cook it. It gets filtered through a filter press, and that creates the base, and that's what we work with. So we brine salt and sugar,
Okay.
and pretty much do the product. It gets pasteurized or cooked again, and then basically comes into the storage tanks and out to our production or packaging area.
These tanks we got in here, this is after it's gone upstairs and come back down.
That's correct.
Okay, so you've got, how many different tanks you got? What am I looking at?
We actually have 6 tanks here with about a 2,500 gallon capacity. So
And then basically this is the one right here, this is the lower salt.
this is lower salt. We have designated tanks for our regular or table shoyu, along with our food service product that we do also.
So after all of that process, after the big containers, right? It's gone upstairs, it's coming to the containers, this process.
Last year, we actually invested in a rotary filler. It's a 16-head filler. Provides us with much more efficiency and speed in terms of the packaging of the products that we do. Right now, currently, it's running half gallons, 64 ounce. But it can go down to as low as the 12-ounce size or 16-ounce size that we do.
So you've seen the process of Soyu, the best we can show you without giving away Brian's family secrets, which has been here for over 65 years. But I wanted Brian to explain to everybody, because I just learned this, that you got this taste and you got the other brand taste where people say, oh, that's real Soyu. Well, you know what? This is real Soyu.
Well, yeah, I think my family is originally from Kumamoto, which is in southern Japan. In southern Japan, the profile of the palate is a little bit lighter and sweeter. Maybe up north, it's a more bolder, saltier kind of profile.
And that's where you get
And
the other type.
That's correct. And I think that kind of sets us apart, I think.
It's like drinking one Pepsi and one Coke. Some people want the sweeter Pepsi
True.
taste. You're gonna go with the law. And if you want the more rugged taste or the more, then you're gonna take what people drink up north in Japan, and that would be the other brand. But I can assure you this: the locals, we love Aloha Shoyu. All right, Bob. Thanks, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, local people, pay attention to this. I have got the lady right here. This is the cookie lady, and these are the cookies. Now, I know the lemon cookie is the #1 seller, most people's favorite, but let me tell you what I like the most, okay? I love the peanut butter chocolate chip cookie because I can taste the peanut butter, and you never hold back on the chocolate chips.
Oh no,
All right.
I use the big one.
You know, for some reason, women always like the big ones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know nothing about that. All right. Anyway, tell me about the magic inside the cookie lady. First of all, why do you make the cookies?
Because I love to bake,
Okay.
and I love to make people happy.
All right, that's number 2. And when you love to bake and you love to make people happy, your food, your baking just seems to taste different from everybody else's. Yeah, for some reason.
Yes.
All right. The number for this location. Give them the number.
671-4715.
Okay. And then just to ask you what, since we've been running on the show, what people been coming?
Oh yes, people been calling. Every time they see your show, they call me up.
Okay. Call them up. Get the cookies. Look at this. These cookies are all freshly made. They put into this container by hand. They made by hand. I've seen it. I just can't show it because she won't let me show you. Yeah, secret. All right, 671-4715. The cookie lady here in Waipahu. If you want the best cookies, local people, trust me, these are the best cookies.
Shopping's done easy because you know what Mom says. S&B's the best. There's my favorite golden curry in the boiling bag, of course. And kids curry for my nephew. Ooh, S&B's brown gravy. Pepperoncino. Auntie just loves it. Oh, and Dad's thingy wasabi, spicy mustard, and chili flakes. Hey, I deserve a reward. It's okay, Mom. S&B doesn't make ice cream.
But Mom is right. S&B's the best.
All right, local people, pay attention to this. I am in Waipahu. I'm joined with my 2 good friends. This is Sean and this is Gavin. Very quickly, my man, ZioniCHawaii.com is where you go, by the way, to check it out. Zionic is making a little sweep in the islands.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it. What is it all about?
It's a cool, fun, sporty little watch that you can wear anytime. It's water resistant to 99 feet. It has negative ion technology in there that helps to work with your body and promote overall well-being.
Beautiful. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with it.
Give them the lucky number if they want to call you.
368-1515.
One more time.
368-1515.
That's right, ZioniCHawaii.com. Check them out, local people. Support local business. Got a couple of entrepreneurs over here, all right? But you got a great product, balance, harmonization, ionic, plus it's got a rubberized and you got a watch in it. Everything you need. Beautiful. All right, local people, before we head out to our next segment, I want to stop by Muscle Inc. and talk to a good friend of ours, Bernard Langford, certified personal trainer and bodybuilder. Got a big event coming up on June 11th, 2011. That's right, June 11th, not next year, this year at the Powerhouse Gym. Tell everybody about it.
Well, it's Hawaii's Elite Fitness and Muscle Workshop, where we got it hands-on people from top Hawaii people helping out, teaching you how to work out, teaching you how to diet, teaching you how to do cardio. Pros, we got Chavez Higa.
Okay, and for the ladies?
And we also got Susan Salazar.
All right, not to mention Rockin' Rippin' Ray Ronquillo, Hawaii's top trainer, I think, along, with Nos and Lynn Rakoma. They'll be out here. And then Danny Ronquillo.
That's correct.
Okay. Number for you, they want to call you.
Call me, you can reach me at 864-0244.
All right, check them out. Call the Powerhouse Gym, you need more information, or call Bernard and support the bodybuilders here in Hawaii. True story?
Yep.
All right, local people, pay attention to this. I am with the master of automobiles. This is Mr. George Nita, Automotive 101, the George Nita radio show. And, I come and see him because I want my car to run the best, most efficient, and I look for horsepower, better mileage, and all of the above. So I figure I'm gonna find a guy who's been racing cars his entire life, who's been building engines and making cars run the best. And that's why I have him. I mean, you gotta admit, if you wanted to learn how to play ukulele, where would you go?
Roy Sakuma.
Yeah, exactly, right? Right? I'll even go dig up Peter Moon if I have to. Go see my friend Brian Tolentino, Jan Luna. But the bottom line is you want to take care of your car. I want to talk about tire pressure because I've heard a myth that if you're running radials, you run them low, or some people say you want to run hard tires. What is the best way for all of our viewers? What air pressure should they be running?
Well, here in Hawaii, we recommend using the max air pressure that's stamped on the side of the tire.
So if it says 45,
Then you go 45.
if it says 50,
You go 50.
okay.
See, when you look at your tires and they wear out,
Yeah.
it's always the outer edge that wears first.
True that. Why is that?
Because the tire is concave with low pressure, so the outside thread is pushing down and wearing out. The center doesn't wear out.
So by increasing your tire pressure,
It has a flat footprint.
And then-
you have better stopping, better steering, and safer.
and you told me how much miles per gallon is a pound of air or something like that.
Okay, 5 pounds of air, whether you up or down, is equivalent to 2 to 3 miles per gallon.
Unbelievable. And then these guys know that because you guys race around the tracks and stuff, so you know what.
Yeah, in the old days, champ, our race tires was like 4 to 6 pounds, the rear tires.
Yeah.
Okay, now in
They
drag
wanted
race-
traction. That's why.
Yeah, well, that's what we thought it was.
Right.
Okay, the new technology now on the mainland is 51, 61, 71 pounds.
Pressure.
It's way up there because they get better footprint and the car leaves faster.
Unbelievable. Okay. If you need help and you want any type of advice, 847-5554 or check out georgenita.com. And please don't forget, everybody, that you want to be part of a big movement, 50 state ethanol. All right, 50 state ethanol. You can be a part of this. Just contact
No,
George Nita.
don't drink that. Don't drink that.
No, this is moonshine, by the way. This is ethanol, 100% pure ethanol. And for all my friends out there that think, right, because I'm going to continue to pound them into this, George, it does not deteriorate and eat up fiberglass like
Right.
they say they do. It does not destroy, melt down and beat up on rubber. It does not. What they say it do to aluminum, George?
Corrodes it.
It says it corrodes it. This looks pretty shiny to me. And then the last thing, George, was the metal. What did it do to metal?
Rust.
They said it rust. That is ain't even no rust on that. And you know what, my hands? If I could lick it, I would, because it smell like tequila, baby. But that's a whole different show. All right, 847-5554. Thank you, Mr. Automotive Guru. All right, local people, pay attention to this. Champ on the streets again. And like I said, I am on the streets. You know, I'm really sick and tired of when I come out here and I see my friends, yeah? And local people, mainly, that is struggling out here because apparently something isn't working, all right? I'm joined with Keela. And Keela, I want to thank you, first of all, for talking to me. How you end up over here?
Me?
Yeah.
I like to dive for squid, right? And you know, I surf.
Okay.
That's why I stay over here.
All right, living off the land.
Yeah,
I assume you Kanaka Maoli?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we all know that the Hawaiians, right, you guys supposed to be getting the stuff by the shore so you can fish any day you want.
That's right.
That is your right.
It's all bloodline then.
Correct. Why do you think it ain't happening for you?
I'm doing all right. You know what I mean?
Is this okay to stay here?
No. Sometimes they come in and can harass us and tell us all kinds of stuff. We gotta go and stuff. We don't know no other option or place for go.
How long have you been so-called houseless?
Like over 15 years.
And you've been doing okay. I mean, you surviving. I mean, look like you eating.
Right.
And only what, fishing?
Roger, no, okay, whatever. You know, people come. You know, people with good heart like that.
They do
by.
come. They do come.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want the people of Hawaii to know about the people like yourselves and a lot of my friends that are out here just trying to get by on a daily basis?
No give up, and yeah, keep your spirits high. Yeah, because you know, cannot get any worse than this.
All right, stay tuned when we come back. We got more right here on the Champ Show. All right, local people, pay attention to this. I am inside the office of Mr. Raymond Noel, the only man you say yes. What did I say?
Yes
right?
to no.
Yes to no. I got it. It's just so complicated. But anyway, what isn't complicated is the unique taste of every one of these. And how many items do you have?
Last count, I think we're close to 40 different items.
40 different. It seems like a lot more than that. Okay, Hawaiian iced tea, everybody's #1 favorite. Now, in cans, statewide, in about the time this will air, give it about another week or two, and then it's going to be in every one of your stores, all right? Because he's finally got the distribution company that can handle
Yeah, we're very proud to be a part of the Itoen
Yeah.
distribution.
Yeah.
So they'll be making the product for us locally.
Beautiful, and then people can not only have to, you can still get the packet, of course, but now you can get it in your cans. And by the way, it's the only iced tea that you can drink warm.
Actually, it tastes pretty good warm.
It tastes very good warm. I'm not going to tell you because I still like them drink them cold. All right, my favorite one actually, besides from what I've learned, your beautiful receptionist here at No Foods happens to love the Chinese fried rice. Okay, and this is actually a good one too. Mine is the Terry burger. What do you got in your hand?
Well, I've always said that I think it's coming true. Everybody loves it. Korean barbecue. I've always said that Korean barbecue, kalbi, is the teriyaki of tomorrow. And I said that 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you know what?
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
You can go across this country, Dallas, Chicago, big cities, small cities. People know about Korean barbecue.
That's right.
This actually, you know, No Foods was started by my folks out of a Korean restaurant, right, back in the 60s. So this formula here goes way back to those days.
Is this your dad's original?
That's my dad's original kalbi formula. Yeah.
Get into your market. This is the one you want to get. All right. Now, I haven't tried this one yet, but I am gonna try.
We'll try.
I am gonna
We'll
try
try.
that one tonight.
It's
All right.
very simple.
I'm joined with Brother Billy, and we are at the Chaminade University. And the reason why we're here is because, you know what, Billy, we've seen you evolve. I've seen you grow. I've seen you grow up, basically, to become almost a soon-to-be doctor. Not yet. Not yet. But the reason we're here is because I want to share with you folks what Billy's been doing. What brings you to Chaminade University?
It's a great institution. I mean, they have great leadership. They take care of the students. They're looking out for our well-being, and most importantly, they're looking out for local students like myself, you know?
Okay. What type of research are you doing?
Our research is basically how the immune system correlates with the metabolic system. Basically, this microscope, this confocal microscope, allows us to basically take sections through the cell and recreate or reconstruct a three-dimensional spatial view of the inside of the cell. This is basically a lipid dye or a fat dye. Right? Fat is made up of individual lipids. So what we've done is we've dyed lipid within a cell.
This is a real cell.
This is a real cell, absolutely. So if I have it flat like this is if you were looking at it from top down. You can basically imagine that this is around the cell, and these are actual lipids or fat bodies within the cell.
So this is the inside of a fat cell. This is fat. This is what kills us.
This is what kills us. This is what kills us.
Billy, so Billy came to my lab to do his master's degree, and you know, he's a really talented young scientist. What can I say? I mean, he has the full package. He's really good with his hands. He's a really smart guy, and couldn't be more proud of him. You know, he probably wouldn't tell you this, but last year we went to the International Society for Obesity. This is an international congress on obesity in Stockholm, Sweden, and there were 1,800 presentations, and his was recognized as one of the top 30, one of the most distinguished ones there. He wouldn't tell you that because he's a pretty humble guy, as you know. But yeah, we're very proud of him, very proud of the work that he's doing here. It's kind of typical that he's chosen to focus his research on a disease that obviously is ravaging Hawaii. Our community here is ravaging the Pacific, and that's, you know, the epidemic of obesity. And he's trying to understand how your immune system, so the system in your body that fights disease, goes wrong during obesity. And I think he's going to uncover some really interesting stuff.
What are you hoping to accomplish by going into the fat cell?
Even though this is a picture of a fat cell, what our main cell line that we'd like to study is called a mast cell, and it's a cell that's responsible for runny nose, eyes, stuff like that. And so I'd like to see the correlation, like I said, between obesity, gaining weight, things like that, and how that correlates with different immune functions, like your runny nose, your eyes, stuff like that.
It's all tied in.
Absolutely.
And I talked to Dr. Helen, and her thing about you was that you were going to be one that's going to be successful in your research, and that you're going to make a big difference in Hawaii.
I hope
friend,
so.
I
Hey.
believe you are.
Thank you, sir.
Call you my friend.
Thank you,
Anything
sir.
else you want to add?
That's about it.
Happy belated birthday to Mom.
Oh man,
You know me.
you're gonna love that.
You know
yeah.
me,
You're
Pixie.
gonna love that.
We love you. All right, stay tuned when we come back. We got more from the Champ Show. All right, local people, that's it. It's a wrap. The Champ Show is done. I got to give all the love to Uncle T. George Patterson, Ironworkers. Without you, Uncle, none of that would ever be standing. To UFCW, as I always say, thank you for the love. And to the State of Hawaii organization of police officers protecting and serving our local people, you better shape up and you better give them some love. Or you see the back of this right here? That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Joining me today, I'm also at Tanioka's because you know this is where I grind. And if I need my vehicle and my tires rotate or anything like that, oil change, that's where I go, 808 Automotive. And I always come across this guy right here, Johnny Lakesay. Johnny, first of all, who is this?
This is Ashley, last year's bikini contest winner.
Well deserved, well deserved. All right. And we know that Johnny Lakesay comes June 18th at the Neil Blaisdell Center. We have the Team Hawaii Bodybuilding Championships. Tell me about it, baby.
There's going to be Chavez Higa there, the IFB professional.
Chavez Higa, our local pro. I tell you what, Chavez. Now, I thought I was big. But Chavez is a big dude, bro. And he's just about our height, ain't he?
Exactly.
More like your height, but that's okay, Johnny. Who else we got on the women's side?
We have one Diane Bumanglog.
Diane Bumanglog.
Yeah, top fitness competitor.
Every time I'm around her, I'm glad I have my shirt on because sister gut is ripped. All right, now we're giving away some money for some prizes. You take a look at, we got $500 bikini contest first prize, 200 for third, actually 300 for second, 200 for third. Everything going down. And what can people look forward to at this show, man?
Well, at this show also we have bodybuilders for men. They're gonna win the Shorty Bulldog.
Okay.
For the men out there wanna enter, we got a Shorty Bulldog. That's the grand prize.
And that dog is valued at over $4,000. Okay, come in there. Who's donating the dog?
Hammerhead Kennel.
Beautiful. Thank you, Hammerhead Kennels. All right, they need information on the show. Give them your number.
My number is 853-9179.
That's right. And for you, y'all just stay away from her. Get away from me, Pete. What are you doing? Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. To all my friends out there on the street. All right. God bless you. We're praying for you. We're going to try to do all we can. Remember, ethanol is the best thing for your vehicle. And I also got to thank my friends up there at Chaminade University for allowing me to come in there and film Brother Billy. We love you. And who else I got to thank?
Thank the Lord, of course, champ.
Amen, Johnny.
Amen.
Amen.